Every team knows the cycle. Write a ticket, assign it, wait for a branch, wait for a review, wait for fixes, then do it all again. Manual development loops are slow, fragile, and expensive. What if a single prompt could drive the entire cycle? Research, planning, code, tests, review automatically. An autonomous development pipeline. You describe a feature or a bug fix. A single orchestrating AI agent takes that prompt and coordinates a team of specialist subagents, each with a defined role and a precise set of tools. The result? Research, planning, implementation, testing, and review, completed without manual intervention. The system is built from 4 composable primitives: agents, persistent AI personas with a defined role, and a whitelisted set of tools. Think of each agent as a specialized team member. A code review agent reads PRs and posts structured verdicts. It cannot edit code. That's intentional. Role discipline is what makes the system reliable. The second primitive is the subagent, an agent called by another to handle an isolated subtask. Each subagent starts with a clean context, preventing degradation. Skills are portable instruction sets step-by-step playbooks agents follow. And M.C.P tools extend agents with external capabilities. GitHub web search, documentation of PIs. Together they compose cleanly. Here's how the pieces fit. As this orchestration diagram shows, the orchestrator receives your prompt and delegates to specialist subagents. Each subagent loads the relevant skill, a procedural playbook, to know exactly what steps to follow. Skills reference M.C.P tools to interact with external systems. Instruction files inject coding standards automatically based on which files are touched. The orchestrator is the conductor. It never writes code, reviews PRs, or creates issues itself. Instead, it tracks progress through 9 defined phases, passes outputs between agents, epic numbers, PR numbers, review verdicts, and enforces limits. No more than 2 review cycles, no push to main, mandatory security audits. Coordination is its only job. In VS Code, you can see the full agent and skill roster side by side. 7 specialist agents cover every phase. The research agent gathers requirements from files, web pages, and library docs. The code planner writes GitHub epics with story points and acceptance criteria. The code issue agent implements via TDD. The code review agent validates across 7 quality dimensions. Each agent has exactly the tools it needs. The full pipeline runs 9 phases automatically. Phase 0, research. Phase 1, plan, GitHub epics with sub-issues and acceptance criteria. Phase 2, implement, test-driven development with hard quality gates. Then security audit, E2E testing, code review, fix review, and a final report. Each phase passes its output directly to the next. No handoffs, no waiting. Research pulls from local files, web pages, and library documentation via M.C.P tools. Planning writes structured GitHub epics, dependency-aware, mermaid diagrams, story-pointed. Implementation follows TDD strictly, failing tests first, then code to pass them. The quality gate is hard, 80% unit test coverage, lint passing, and a full CI build before any PR opens. Before any review, the pipeline runs a security audit. Dependencies are scanned within PM audit, and CV lookups run against every direct dependency. A CVSS score at or above 7 blocks the pipeline outright. Then the E2E test agent maps every acceptance criterion to a playwright test. Accessible locators, only web, first assertions, page object model. If UI change, tests run before review begins. Code review validates across 7 dimensions: requirements, design, security, quality, performance, tests, and documentation. The review agent reads codecol, dependabot, and sneak findings automatically. Unresolved high or critical findings block approval. If changes are requested, the fix agent addresses every comment and replies to each thread. Up to 2 review cycles run, then the pipeline delivers its final report. Every requirement is traceable end to end. The criteria generator converts requirements into given. When, then acceptance criteria with confidence scores. Those criteria flow into GitHub issues. Issues drive implementation. Implementation gets reviewed against the original criteria. And every E2E test is explicitly mapped back to its criterion. Security is woven throughout, not bolted on at the end. Teams using autonomous pipelines report dramatically shorter cycle times, fewer defect escapes, and higher throughput without increasing headcount. The autonomous development cycle isn't a future concept. It's running today. Try a free demo, read the documentation, or talk to the team. One prompt is all it takes to see it work.